Hey, welcome back to Straight from the Other. Sparky here, mullet-man to the left, log across from the aisle. We still got Casper here, our special guest.
Yep, 2 episodes.
Yep.
Back to
back. Here
This
we
is the
go.
continuation, part 2.
This is where all our questions will be answered. Yes, sir.
But should we start off?
I
You
heard-
got some stories about a movie.
Yeah, I
theater.
heard something happened in the movie theater.
Yeah, so back when Endgame first came out, me and Isaac went to go see Endgame together with my brother, and we were like, you guys want to get popcorn? We were like, yeah, let's get fucking popcorn. So we got some popcorn. Well, our cash register, the guy on cash register, weirdest motherfucker I've ever
Bro,
ever
this man-
interacted with.
This man's hair came down to, if you're wearing a t-shirt, it came down to your sleeve, his sleeve.
And it was like dyed like,
Yeah,
what
it
was
was-
it, like gray or?
No, it was
Blue,
the
gray.
blackest black.
Oh, it was black.
Like,
Okay.
if you go to like a color spectrum, you go to the darkest corner, and it might be darker than that.
Okay.
I mean, this, you looking at this like it wanted to suck you in a dark abyss.
And he had like ear piercings.
And his
Oh,
nails
Jesus.
were the same color. They might
Oh,
be
yeah.
darker.
Oh, dude, they looked like he put them
You
on
guys
like a
bought
Sharpie or
popcorn
something.
from his
Gross. I remember.
Probably
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did talk about that.
you probably put a demon in your popcorn, man.
Yeah, and then he gives us our drinks, and he's like, "The straws are down there." And I looked at Isaac like, "What did he say?" And he's like, "The straws are down there." He kept saying it.
Possessed.
And your brother was like, yo, we need to get out of here.
Get out of
He
here.
said it right to the guy's face. We need to get out of here.
But then after the movie, like I gotta go take a piss, so I was like, I gotta take a piss too. So we're
Traveling packs, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like
Like a
women.
group of
We gotta go to
girls.
the bathroom together. Anyways, we're both at the urinal, and the people behind us that come in, they're like, "Oh my god, did you guys see that last scene of Endgame? I'll just be watching that on Netflix over and over again."
And he was just like, oh, that was so good. I swear they were about to go in the bathroom and start beating off to the freaking
Yeah, dude.
Netflix.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get out of here. It was bad.
Not your traditional movie theater stories.
Nah,
No.
not what you were expecting.
Not what I was expecting. I thought you were going to spot something in the theater, not
Mm,
run
not
into
quite.
a possessed man.
I hope that man got fired
I
because
hope-
he was freaking out everyone.
I hope you douse yourself in holy water after this, because that does not sound natural.
Speaking of movie theaters, I think they are closed forever. I don't think they're coming back. I think they're all folded up.
What's
bro.
the point, honestly?
Yeah, everything's going digital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go to
And
the
it's so,
drive-in
it's so
theaters.
expensive.
Oh, but the drive-in theaters are where it's at. You got your own private little.
Yeah, little.
Section.
You could be tapping your girl and no one else would know.
Unless the car alarm goes off.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I've seen tweets about that being an issue, but
Yeah, you better be in the back row.
Speaking of tweets, did y'all hear about the guy in LA on a jetpack?
own it.
Oh, what?
Like Jetpack Joyride.
How did this not like get mainstream? There was a dude at LAX, which is the airport in LA, seen on a jetpack. Now my first thought went to Elon Musk. Like
Yeah.
that's got to be him, but he was never found. How do you not find a guy with a jetpack? And how do they just dismiss it? Like no one's talking about it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Someone has a jetpack out there,
Conspiracy
and the
theory?
pilots picked it out.
Question. No, that is interesting. I'd like to fly around in my own jetpack one day, but
Collect some coins.
yeah, collect some coins maybe.
Get some lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
anyways, back to this guy's fingernails. Alright, so
Oh,
me and...
Jesus.
Yeah,
See, I bet you guys were expecting that.
Oh, man. But me and Spark got a story about someone like that. So this guy comes in, and it looks like he like painted his fingernails purple. I think that's what color they were.
I think they were like, yeah.
Purple or
Yeah,
blue.
purple-ish,
Something
yeah.
disgusting.
Why is this a trend?
Anyways, I said, after he went down to the far counter, I said to Sparky, I'm like, bro, when you serve that, check out this guy's fingernails. And he's like, what?
Yeah, I didn't hear him right. I don't remember what I thought I heard, but I was just like so confused.
Well, hearing check out someone's fingernails doesn't sound normal either.
I know. But then I was like, just look at it. Just serve it. And he serves it and then saw the fingernails, I guess. And then about 20 minutes later, he comes back.
And I think he gets the same exact item.
Yeah, he did. I was like, wow, that must have been good. Come back 20 minutes later. But yeah, something about guys and painted fingernails. It's just.
Machine Gun Kelly's the only one that can get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he came in the store the other night.
He did. He did. I swear to God, he came in the store. Who was it?
We've had some famous
Sparky.
people.
We had Snoop in there.
And Beetlejuice.
And
We
Beetlejuice.
had Bradley Cooper in the other week too.
We are getting popular
I know.
in our small town here.
I
Your
know.
podcast is probably bringing.
I know.
Probably.
We had the alligator, the
Wally.
I don't know how famous he is. Although I hope we did hook him up though with some buyers.
Yeah. No, but it was Machine Gun Kelly. I swear it was. I didn't see Megan Fox, but I saw Machine Gun Kelly.
If she comes,
Is that a thing? Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't know that.
I'm not up with my celebrity couples.
Neither
I'm
am
not
I.
either. I just saw a tweet about it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think it's
I think it's time to get to the meat of this episode.
the juice here. And our buddy here, Casper, finally gets released from his prison cell in his mind here.
Yeah. So here we are. Each gonna go into love life. Well, started off. I don't think love is easy, but I think mine is rather more complicated.
It
So-
seems.
100%.
It seems.
So right now, as it stands, I got 3 options.
Three
There are 3 doors.
3 doors.
So we'll start with the first door. We could go on forever about the
We,
first door. 'cause
we really could
this
go on
first
forever.
door goes back to May, probably, and we are now in early September.
That's
So,
Jeez.
I mean, you could think, it probably goes back farther than that.
yeah, probably, but not as serious.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So, I'm going to give the rough explanation of the whole scenario. So, to start off, quarantine started, and I started seeing this person more often because neither of us were going to school. So then, the more we talked, the more we knew each other forever, but we're like, it's kind of a cool vibe. Things are going good, and then things start to pick up, and then drop off back to the friend zone. And this cycle,
Dangerous zone there.
yeah, that's like worse than
Oh, I
the
feel
mat
pain.
disease.
Yeah,
like, there's 2
that
levels.
is.
Like, not much gets past the mat disease, but this does.
Yeah, friend zone is just.
And
those
this
dangerous
cycle,
seas.
this cycle goes over and over. And some of the things that happen during that friend zone, phew, I don't even know where to start. Give me. Long knows all about this situation.
I think we gotta start with the popsicles.
Oh,
Oh, this sounds interesting.
Oh, dude, it's kind of
You've
funny.
caught
pretty funny.
my you've caught my attention.
yeah. Like, I can't get into everything because
Well, yeah.
it would be so much. Like, we'd be here forever. And I don't even remember all of it. I think I probably blocked some of it out as today.
Oh,
It's that bad.
So, okay. So, yeah, we're still in option 1, door 1. This is the go-to female. This is the one I'm like, dang. This is someone I'd like to spend more time with. So I'm trying to shoot my shot. Well, eventually, this is like my 3rd cycle, like, of getting closer and then back to the friend zone. So I'm going back up, the incline, like right before
You're
we drop
gambling
off.
here.
Yeah,
Man's on a roller coaster, basically.
You're,
Yeah.
you're living life.
yeah, like right when we get to that point, back to friend zone, and it starts all over. So we're about to hit the climax of.
That's a horrible That's a horrible word, man.
Okay, we were about to hit the peak,
There you go.
There
Thank
you
you. Thank
the
you.
summit, if you will. Not the climax. Never got there. That's the worst part of this whole situation.
Oh, I think we need to tell him about that. With some of the stuff that she says about other guys, like.
Oh,
You know,
Oh,
talking
please tell
about-
me you weren't one of those guys that she told you about other guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
No,
God.
she hit on other guys in front of me.
No.
She took me to the beach this one time and was.
Hey, at least you got to the beach, man.
Yeah, like that's when we were about to hit a summit.
We're getting ahead of
And then
ourselves.
she
We're
hit
getting ahead
on
of ourselves.
Back to the popsicle.
Yeah, back to the popsicles.
So yeah, we're about to hit the summit. Like we're about at the point, and then so I'm like trying to shoot a shot. Hey, I was like, let's make popsicles. So we go out with the ingredients.
Why popsicles?
Because I don't know, it's something you make, and here's the best part. You make them one day. There's something you get to hang out with them. They freeze overnight, and then you get to hang out with them another day. So it's 2 in 1. That's a little trick there.
Yeah. I know that the old dragon pull trick. Yeah.
Yeah, like hey, we made this. Now we gotta hang out again. How convenient.
How convenient.
So we make these popsicles. Obviously, we go out. We get everything. I obviously pay for it, and then we make them. It is like Sprite and like Sour Patch Kids. Don't ask. I don't know. Wasn't my
sounds
idea
like
on the
smacks.
it actually wasn't bad. It kind of was a little funky. I'm not gonna lie, but I wouldn't know till like a week after because we were supposed to eat them the day after because that's how popsicles work. They freeze. Well, me and Log, okay, during that day, okay, they're freeze overnight. Wake up, go to work the next day, and then me and Log are hanging out, and we're at Panera Bread.
Oh yeah, the spot.
We're just munching. There's actually a pretty cute cashier. That's Friday.
Oh, she was, dude. I almost went back and got her snap. She was hot.
So yeah, we're eating, and they're at Chick-fil-A, which is across the parking lot. So they're her and her friend, and here's the story here. Her friend came in a couple nights before.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Okay, so option 1 and her friend come over, and Log's here, and he's realizing that she's talking about other guys
Yeah,
in
they
front
were
of me.
like
As they're like having a lunch date, kind of.
Yeah.
And talking about other guys, and that was weird. So then her and her friend go home, and then they eat all the popsicles while me and Log are out.
Oh, geez.
They did save him one.
That
They
I
did save
made
him one.
and paid for. Yeah, they made out of the 4. We made 2 extra. They saved 1, but like I didn't even want it at that point. I wasn't there for the popsicle.
I understand where you're going with this. Yeah, that's a killer right there, man.
You know, you put in all that effort, and then she doesn't even, you know, as you think she's licking that popsicle, you know, maybe you get a little lick on mine.
Yeah, you know, two for
Yeah,
one,
you gotta
right?
go around.
Exactly.
Netflix for
not
everything.
Not the case. The case.
No, so that didn't work out.
Then we get to your graduation party.
Yeah, and then
You're eating the popsicle in front of her, and
yeah,
I'm standing there.
I pulled out the popsicle.
Because at this
I
point we were
whipped out the
just fed
popsicle.
up with it, and me and Isaac are both standing there, and he goes, and then she walks over, and I said, "Yeah, that popsicle looks pretty good," and I was like, "Wait, you got another one?" And he looked at this girl, and they both shook their heads no, and I was like, that's a damn shame. and it was just so uncomfortable, but it was so funny for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
she got pretty pissed.
yeah, and then she was pissed, and then like we hit a peak, and then the popsicle kind of broke it. I'm not gonna lie. Between talking about other guys and popsicle, I was just like, yeah, I'm out. So I cut it off. Next thing I know, 2 days later, we're back to where we started. And it's just an endless cycle. Oh, do we get there? Do we get there? So her and her bestie. By the way, this whole time, part of the reason I'm not getting past where I keep getting to the peak of the friend zone is because her bestie's in her ear.
The one you sent in after me, right?
Nah,
not
this one. Okay.
No.
About to say that one. A little wild tiger there. But...
Whoa.
I don't even know her, bro.
So yeah, her bestie's kind of in her ear. Well, here I find out that they're skinny dipping in the pool together.
His pool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at work. Her and Bessie are skinny dipping, and then
And she's telling this story in front of me. I was like, why do I need to hear this?
At least you heard it, you know.
And then I
Hey,
was
there-
like, and then she's like, I was like, oh, that's it. He's on skinny dipping. She's like, well, you can infer the rest.
she's
I was like,
she's
hold up.
She's like, we did
Hold
something
up.
else, but you can
Wait
infer
a
the
minute.
rest. And I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to lose my shit because I don't want to mess this kid up. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Well, this is the one-way ticket out of here,
Yeah.
but you now know that they don't like guys, all right?
well,
So you can say
Well,
that
they
you
could
were...
be both. They could like both.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But see, now here's the thing. What is the thing that we can infer? Because obviously he somehow knows what they're talking about.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess they always had a thing like, are we about to kiss right now? Whenever they're close to each other. So I'm inferring that's what I was supposed to infer.
Yeah, but me and my boy Casper turned it into an inside joke. So now you can infer that.
Yeah, you can infer that. You can infer that.
Oh, jeez, man.
I did say that right in front of her, and that also set her off too. So I'm kind of fucking your shit. I should apologize for that.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry.
At this point, from what I heard, you
Yeah.
gotta pull the truck out of the parking lot.
Yeah, and then every time I do, it's so easy for her to give me back. But I think I'm at the point where I moved on from option one.
Yeah.
So
That
let's
brings
go.
us to option 2.
Option 2 here.
So my buddy, he actually wrestled. He was a midweight, and he has a current girlfriend, and she has, I'd say, a good 8.5 as a friend. And he set me up. He gave me the snap. Everything was all good. And we hung out one time as the four of us,
Mhm.
him, his girl, me, and this girl. And she was kind of like, she kept walking away. She was shy. And then we got to snapping, and she was really dry. So I was like, then option 3 came along. And I thought option 3 was going somewhere. So I left option 2 on open for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And now I realize that option 3 is not going anywhere. So I'm back in with option 2.
Well,
trying to save
Why
this.
is option 3 not going anywhere?
Okay, so option 3 goes a little back too. So option 3, I'll give her a rating of 9.2.
Yeah, that's solid.
Pretty
solid.
0.2. Wow.
That's up there.
As I talk, I can pull up some images, some Instagram posts,
So what
just
happened
to
there?
give a visual.
For the boys there.
Yeah, just so y'all can relate more. Oh, looks like I got.
This is 3, right? This is door number 3.
Yes, this is door number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more I'm looking at this, maybe not
Yeah,
quite a
no.
9.
Eh,
I might be reaching here. There's one.
Yeah.
I'd give her a 7.
No.
7.5,
That's a
maybe.
no from me.
A 7. Okay, that's super net. A little bit. Okay, let's just.
I'd give her a
stick with
low
8.
rating.
She's
Anyways.
passing grade, but not
Yeah.
Okay.
C minus, maybe.
You gotta turn the
But
screws
she
on
got
these girls.
the
The curve, yeah,
Yeah.
that'll probably put her over the edge there.
yeah.
But
Oh my God.
so what happened with her, man?
Okay, option 3. So about a year ago, I was at some kind of event, and her mom was like, because she's my mom's friend's cousin. My mom's friend's cousin was talking to me, and she's like, "Hey, are you looking for a girlfriend?" I was like, "No." Well, she's like, "My daughter is looking for a boyfriend."
Imagine being set up by this girl's daughter.
No.
No, mom's
Mom.
girl's friend.
So
Mom.
I had to snap, and I'm like, "Hey, your mom sent me." Oh, down the road, she
That
goes,
must be the most awkward pickup line there. Just, hey,
"Oh, it gets
your mom sent me.
a year later, fast forward a year, it gets even more awkward." So it's going all right, but I mean, I keep trying to hang out, and she keeps flaking, and it's to the point I'm like, I text her, I don't think this is going anywhere. And this was like my beginner stage, like I knew nothing about girls. I don't think this is going anywhere. I think we should stop talking. She goes, "Oh, I thought it was." I said, "Me too."
So you pulled the Uno switch on her.
yeah. Let's just reverse it.
Uno switch.
Oh, he's got it on his
You got it
phone,
on
his lock screen.
standby. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
I pulled that, and then a week later, after I said that, it was over. Let's be honest.
Oh.
So she's like, "We can still be friends." I'm like, "I never see you." So eventually,
Jeez, heartless. You were
So-
coming at throats, man.
some way or another, I ended up unadding her. I forget how that happened. And no, I don't really. It was just I wasn't into her, so I
Yeah.
unadded her. Like sweeping the floor. Oh, that one can go. So then my mom's at a party, okay?
We're gonna lose
And
all our
this-
female viewers.
Yeah.
Oh, not to mention she was a major pothead. Just a little side fact there. So then, fast forward 1 year, about 2 weeks ago, my mom was at a party. And this girl's there. She's like, "Hey, your son unadded me." She said blocked. She was telling everybody at the party that I blocked her. My
So
mom-
your mom. You're not at this party, right? It's
No, I'm working at my
You're-
gas station.
Yeah.
It's 10 p.m. and I get off and I open my phone and my mom. I'll see if I can find the text. She said, "Hi, hopefully work is going well. So I was talking to option 3 tonight. This is the girl that bought this dress that she flipped, and she's super sweet. And she said that she blocked you on Snapchat. You should unblock her and talk. She is fantastic and super cute." My mom was in the sauce a little bit, and I'm not even gonna lie. Just an FYI. And then she misspells her name completely. Is super sweet. I didn't know her till tonight. You should get to know her. With a heart. Okay. So I'm like, why not? I mean, I'm kind of out. I mean, I had option 2 going and option 1. That was all over the place. I gave up on that. So I pull up to this party, okay, and I pull up on my street bike. I already sealed it there, right?
Oh yeah, pull up on the bike, man.
This shit, it's a green one there. That's like the backwards hat. That's the panty drop.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
No, as we found out a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago.
So I sealed it there, and then we're talking, and I had her back. I get home that night, and we didn't really talk because we didn't really get a chance. I was like, "I like your vibe. We should hang out sometime or go get something to eat." I forget what I said.
Now this is door number 3 talking to you. Or-
Yeah, no, I was talking to her. I was
Alright,
like, "I like your
Finish the
vibe."
game.
Ooh.
And
He's learned a
she's
thing or
like-
two.
Yeah, that's.
And so yeah, that went pretty well. We started talking again, and then I was like, "You want to hang out?" Nope. She flaked. "Hey, want to hang out?" Nope. Well, she said yeah, but she never got back to me. She flaked. I was like, "You want to hang out today?" And she never got back to me the rest of the day. She was like, "Sure," but she never said anything the rest of the day. So then I'm like, okay, I gotta set a date and make sure this is good. So I set it on like it was Monday. It was actually Labor Day. And I'm like, "Hey, you wanna like mini golf or something Wednesday?" She's like, "I'd love to." Well, Tuesday night comes, she's sick all of a sudden. And then Wednesday, "Oh, I don't want to get you sick." So that's a flake. I was like, "That's 3 strikes, you're out." And now here I am back trying to pull option 2 back after leaving her on open for 2 weeks. It's like I'm shooting myself in the foot here.
Hey man, you're leaving yourself open now. You
Yeah.
got door number 2 here. You're working on door number 2, and then
Door number 1's always in the back of my head.
yeah,
That thing needs to close.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
The
you're gonna
lock
get
that
rid of that.
shit.
she seems like
Throw a
she has
deadbolt.
higher priorities there.
Yeah, and I don't have the female facilities for that.
No, you don't, bud. No, you don't.
To say the least.
Well, but keeping her as a friend could, prove useful in the future for you if you
Yeah.
play your cards right here. But yeah.
So that's where I stand right now. Not really at a good spot, but at an open
You got
spot.
options.
You're
Nothing
not
wrong with
not down
options.
the hill. You're not up the hill. You're kind of just hanging out in the middle
Yeah,
there.
definitely not at a climax.
No, certainly not.
What?
Not even close.
No. I mean, no,
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 not
no,
even
no,
close.
no. No.
Peace out from Sparks.
Mullet-man.
Log.
And Casper.